Today, we're diving into something really unique. Excerpts from Billionaire Dating, 5 lessons for every woman. Now, this isn't your typical dating advice, not the rom-com stuff. It's about, well, real lessons from connections with some seriously powerful people. The source says it's less about glamour, more about what makes someone genuinely stay, turning attraction into real admiration. We're going to unpack what that means for you.
Yeah, and what's fascinating, I think, is how these lessons, they kind of go beyond just dating billionaires. They touch on universal truths, really. Building connections, earning respect. That specific high-pressure environment just makes these principles incredibly sharp, very clear. So we'll pull out those core insights, the practical bits that will surprise you.
Okay, let's kick off with the first one. The sources hit hard. Humility over entitlement. The idea that beauty gets you in the door, maybe, but it doesn't make anyone stay. These folks are surrounded by stunning people, like all the time. What stands out? Humility,
Yeah.
especially around money. Showing respect for its value, even like $100 because they're just constantly around people wanting something from them. True generosity, it says, is offered freely, not demanded.
Exactly. And that sheer volume of people trying to get something makes humility around money.
Well, it's like an instant filter, isn't it? It signals
Yeah.
character in a world often full of ulterior
Yeah.
motives.
What filter?
And that specific pressure point that absolutely highlights a principle for all relationships. Show your value beyond just the material stuff.
Showing that intrinsic value. That leads right into the next insight. Be kind to everyone. And the sources are clear. This isn't about just being nice at fancy parties. Performative kindness.
Yeah. It's about how you treat everyone. The server, the cleaner, a stranger on the street. They call it rare, powerful, a sign of wisdom. Basically, if you want respect from someone leading empires, show respect to the people who served them first.
That's such a critical point. How you treat people you might see as having less power.
Yeah.
It reveals everything.
Yeah.
In a world so focused on status, that kind of universal kindness, it just cuts through. It
Yeah.
says so much about integrity, empathy, qualities they value deeply when figuring out who to trust.
Okay, so building on that respect and character, the sources talk about something really valuable in those high-pressure lives, the ability to be a source of peace. That these individuals, they live in constant chaos, right? Calls, deals, massive pressures.
Unbelievable pressures.
So if you can be their calm, their sanctuary, not another source of drama, you become, well, the source is priceless. It means working on your own state of mind, meditation, rest, whatever works. The core idea is your energy, your inner calm keeps someone coming back, more than looks.
It really highlights the immense value of emotional stability, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially for someone under that kind of strain. Providing a real escape, a quiet place away from the storm of their life. That ability to bring peace, not more problems. It's not just nice to have, it becomes essential. An anchor.
Yeah, it's clear these connections are about way more than surface stuff. Which brings us to lesson 4, having ambition. And it's not about matching their bank account, not at all.
Right.
But you absolutely need your own thing, a purpose, a dream, something that lights you up. Successful people admire partners who are building something, learning, trying. They want a partner, not just a passenger, someone who thrives on their own.
It's that idea of a complementary partnership, isn't it? Mutual growth, respecting each other's drive.
Yeah.
When both people are lit up by their own passions, it just makes this whole relationship more dynamic, more engaging. It shows you're a force yourself, and that's inherently attractive.
Definitely. And the final piece, number 5, confidence and boundaries. Not loud, look at me confidence, but that quiet, self-assured sense of your own worth.
The quiet kind.
Knowing your limits, being okay saying, actually, that doesn't work for me. The source notes that boundaries often get tested,
They do.
and how you respond is key. If they can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. Simple as that.
That speaks directly to self-respect, integrity. Setting clear boundaries isn't just protective. It's foundational for any healthy dynamic.
Right.
It signals your worth. And that, in turn, earns respect. It shows you value yourself, a quality any high-value person will recognize, and, frankly, honor.
So, wrapping this up,
Yeah.
what's the big takeaway for you listening? The truth here seems to be it's not about chasing anyone, billionaire or not. It's about focusing inward, becoming the kind of person, kind, calm, driven, confident, that anyone truly valuable would want to be around. It really boils down to becoming the person you yourself would admire and fall for.
Exactly. And if you look at the bigger picture, cultivating those intrinsic qualities, it fundamentally shifts your position. You move from seeking validation or connection to naturally attracting. It's a powerful thought to leave you with. when you really focus on developing these core parts of yourself, what kind of amazing connections about you start drawing into your life?